I'm an Upwork top-rated plus AI developer with over 45 successfully delivered projects under my belt. Pleasure to see you here. My name is Max, and have fun watching this video. Welcome, dear friends, and right now I will explain you in under 10 minutes how you will be able to become the master of error handling in the most advanced and popular AI automation platform in the entire world, n8n. So, to set the scene, why would you even want to know how to do this? Well, myself, after working on over 50 AI projects so far, I have found out that the biggest amount of concerns which may arise after the delivery of the project to the client are the errors which are being thrown by the scenarios which you, my lovely friend and upcoming AI automation ninja, have developed and put into the production of the business of your client. Yet, as it is in the coding, especially if you have the engineering background, the bugs never stop popping up. They never fail to do this. I guess that's why AI automation engineer or software engineer is one of the most interesting and challenging jobs in the world. Therefore, if you master error handling on n8n, you will be able to charge more for your work because you can present the ensuring of that no errors occur or disrupt the flow as the extra feature of your service. Plus, you will just have more calm work experience because the clients will not knock on your metaphorical door asking you to fix some erroneous workflow. And without further ado, let's jump straight into 3 ways you can handle errors on n8n. Awesome. We have the first type, which is just stop workflow on the error on n8n. And by the way, in order for you to access this whole workflow with which you can play around and hone your error handling skills on n8n, you may access the blueprint of this template by following the resources tab of the school community, which you can find in the first link in the description below. You will just have to add this JSON blueprint in just a couple of clicks from this section. I will not press import from file because, you know, I don't want some crazy stuff in my file history to pop up on YouTube. I mean, even though I haven't marked this video as made for kids, I haven't marked it as made for adults as well, so I just can't open it. I can't be asked for this. Maybe if this video gets 10,000 likes, then maybe I will risk it, but up until that point, nah, just forget about it. Forget about that and remember the topic of the video, error handling on n8n, and you can see the ways you can have the node treat the error being thrown by going to the node itself, the settings section, which is the second tab on top, and here you will find on error field where you will see stop workflow as the default option. And what it does is basically it's basically not running. It's running now. Yes, it's running now, and we've got the error thrown, and in the typical run you will see this as the error in the execution's history, and that's the exact kind of error handling which makes your clients go freaking out because of all that nasty red stuff and not such beautiful crosses. And you hear this from me, Christian, so that's really anxiety-inducing situation. Therefore, you may consider switching to the other kind of error handling. But before we go on to the second one, let me state you that even though it may be really tempting to just continue with the second and the third ways of handling errors all the time, just because of how simple it will be. You will just be amazed by how incredibly effortless it is to handle the errors with the other two options. You may sacrifice a bit of the peace at the beginning and just put up with those ugly red notifications and crosses, just because this will inform you on where are the drawbacks of your automations. For this reason, you must do that for sure. So, in case you want to find out where your automations throw errors, especially at the start, just go with the stop workflow option, which is the default one, and you will be able to see the errored runs very simply by going to the executions tab of your workflow. That's it. And now let's proceed to more sweet, candy, good, tasty stuff, which are much more friendly and gentle ways to handle the errors. And it is just continue execution on when the error is happening. So you can see we have the error just returned as the simple output, and for any person just evaluating the scenario, it is shown as just green check mark, and it looks totally fine. But you will see this white arrow in the right upper corner of the node, which specifies that the option continue on fail is set up as the error handling for this specific node. And I would tell you that let's say right now we are just calling this website specifically with the incorrect URL in order to have the error thrown. And I would tell you that again, after working on over 50 projects, what I have seen, you actually must use this option in case you have unstable post method HTTP request. What I mean by this is that let's say that you have the lead object on the CRM, and your HTTP request is in charge of setting up the specific value of the lead object on that CRM, and sometimes it can fail for some amicable reason, which you are fine with occurring in the future. And when this is the case, what you are able to do, very simply, is just pick this second continue option, and considering that you are not relying on the output of this specific node in order for the subsequent nodes to run correctly, even when it throws errors, the whole workflow run isn't being interrupted, and everything is fine because you know that sometimes this post request doesn't go through successfully, and it is fine for you, your client, not your dog. I think your dog doesn't give a fuck, so your dog is the best. Press the like button if you like dogs, by the way. And eventually we are going to the third final way of handling errors on n8n, and that's one where you can branch out the error output and obtain the most advanced and elaborated method of handling the errors on n8n. Let's run it super quick. And as you can see, what has happened, we just went down the error path, and the very similar output which we received in this execution, error, message, name, stack, just the similar fields, plus the output of the previously run node, in this case loop over items, which is just mirroring the output of this JS node, JS code node, because JS node is a bit... That's actually a really weird phrase. It's like Node.js, but JS node. Never mind, that's the guy from the first desk in the classroom jokes. Just forget it. And you are able to have the error trigger the workflow to pick the other path of the execution in case it happens on the specific node. And I would say that this works just phenomenally when you have this loop over items node in your workflow, because let's say you have 10,000 leads to be processed, and you just need the automation to go through the whole list, and that's actually, I'm just describing you the use case of me setting up the reactivation campaign for the Dubai-based real estate agency, which I work with, and that's like the real stuff. We have the automation, which runs every Monday, and it runs through over 10,000 leads in order to send them nurturing messages. Not for everyone, but for those who meet certain criteria. And sometimes some sort of error may rise up, and in order for the whole thing not to just collapse, but rather to keep going and do this in the smooth, uninterrupted manner, we have utilized this error output just rigorously, because let's say we have failed to obtain the information of the lead, it has thrown the error, and because it's not like in the second case where we just post information, but we actually need the information from the node output to have the subsequent nodes to run successfully, we just accept the status quo per se, and we go after the error occurred onto the next lead. If we take that Dubai-based real estate agency AI long-term nurturing workflow as an example, and in case it is success, we can continue onto something else, whatever it is. And yeah, let's say, yeah, it can be just success in case you're not dummy and you have subscribed to this channel and also specified the correct URL in your HTTP node. Thanks for your attention. Press the like button, subscribe, leave the comment, and if you're not dummy and you want to save hours of time and add thousands of dollars to your business's profit margins, then book a free AI audit call for your business in the first link in the description below. Stay awesome.